over writing equations. So this is when you are going to get a word sentence, and you'll have to put that into math lingo. In order to do this, we first have to talk about the specific keywords that each of these operations will use, and the symbols that they will use also. I do have that anchor chart up in my classroom over the textbooks. If you need help in class, you can always look to that anchor chart. But for the purpose of these notes, we're going to go ahead and fill these in. So words that I can use for addition. I can use more than, plus, increased by, the sum of, added to, and total. And then, of course, the addition symbol that we are familiar with is the symbol that looks like a T. So that's for addition. Keywords for subtraction. I have less than, subtract, decreased by, and difference, the difference of. Okay, the symbol that we should be familiar with is the subtraction symbol, which is just a horizontal line like that. Right, and then multiplication keywords include of. So anytime you see the word of, you can think multiplication. Multiplied by, product of, and times. The symbols, now we have a couple different symbols we can use. So the standard one that you're familiar with is the X. But we're going to get away from that because now we think of X as variables when we talk about algebraic equations. So you're not going to see this one a whole lot anymore. What you're more likely to see are the parentheses, the dot in the middle. You might even see an asterisk. Those all mean multiplication. Or if you just have a number next to a variable, that is also multiplication. And then we have division. So words you might see for division. Out of, divided by, the quotient of, and we have per. Symbols you might see for division, the standard division sign. You probably won't see this one too much anymore, because now you're more likely to see them as represented as in the form of a fraction. But we know a fraction is really just a division symbol. You could also see the long division bracket, but that's probably not as common as this one is the one you're going to see most often. And then the equal sign, words that we have for equal. All the different variations of the verb is. So is, are, was, were, will. Then you'll see equal to, total, and of course the symbol for the equal sign are the two horizontal lines. They really should be parallel to each other, but my handwriting is a little off. Alright, so now I am going to do some review some writing expressions. This is something that we have done before in the previous unit, we're going to go from here to then writing equations. And the difference between an expression and an equation is that the equation has an equal sign. So let's just review a couple of these. I'm going to do 2, and then I want you to do 2. So 5 more than the sum of a number and 12. So we see this word, a number and 12. When we see and, we think addition. Okay, so 5 more than the sum of a number, which we don't know, so that's a variable, and 12. Okay, the second one, 4 times the sum, so again, the sum is addition of a number which we don't know, so that's a variable, and 8. So 4 times the sum of a number and 8. Okay, so I want you to try these two. I'm going to go on to the equations though, down here. And again, it's very similar to writing the expressions, we just have this equal sign. So 6 less than a number is 18. And is the key word that means equal to. So 6 less than a number. So our total here is a number which we don't know. So that's going to be our variable. And we have 6 less than a number is equal to 18. Okay? The quotient of 7 and a number, so quotient means to divide, is the answer to a division problem. The quotient of 7 and a number is 28. The sum of a number and 20 is 8. So the sum of a number and 20 equals 8. So this must be a negative number then. 5 less than half a number is 40. So I know this is going to equal 40. 5 less than half of a number. So half of a number, I don't know what this is, so this is going to be a variable. And I have 5 less than that. So half of a number. Half of a number. 25 is 4 more than a number. So 25 is 4 more than a number. Now I need to think about this one. 4 more than a number. So this is my variable. 4 more than a number. And then the last one, 13 less than a number. So b minus 13 is 4 more than a different number. So you see here, oh, a different number, excuse me, I'm going to turn this one into a p because it's a different number than b. So you see here I have 2 different equations. So this one is a little bit more advanced than the rest. So those are writing equations, and then you have the next page where I want you to try to do this page, writing and solving equations. You first need to define your variables. So the first one, you're going to write C equals number of glue bottles, or the total cost C, and glue bottles is G. So that's what you're going to write here. So to define your variable, C is total cost, and G is the number of glue bottles. And then you're going to go ahead and write the equation. So that's what you're going to do first if you see define your variable. You have a couple to do on this side, and then it continues onto this side, and then on the back, you just have one-step equation practice, so no word problems on the back. If you have questions, come see me, but right now you have some work to get going on.